Oh, Roblox is so fun. I could play it all day. Ninja Legends, Adopt Me. This can't ever get boring.
What happened to Roblox, man?
Seriously, what happened to this game? I remember waking up every morning just wanting to play Roblox, but now it's just bad. Literally, the most viewed videos today are about how Roblox has become boring and just finding good games. Nowadays, Roblox is filled with AI games, anime games, simulators, and unoriginal brain nuts a lot. I can play this forever. One of the main problems that causes Roblox to become boring, since back in the day, you had lots of unique concepts, and now it just feels like everything's already been done and Roblox is just becoming stale. Also, Roblox's horrible front page highlights the popular games instead of new and good games, and don't even get me started on the up and coming tab. But there are a few games that I could play forever. So we're gonna look at 5 games that I loved and always loved. Our first game is Jailbreak. Now I'm not here to talk about the rise of Creek or the innovative live events or even the creators. If you don't know about this game, you probably didn't play Roblox in 2017. This game was everywhere, but unfortunately the game died. Anyways, in this game you can either be a police officer or a prisoner. As a prisoner, your job is to escape the prison and rain havoc in the city. There are multiple stores you can rob, but my favorite is definitely the museum because it's very interactable. And to escape, you need to solve puzzles. You can also unlock multiple guns and cars that keep you hooked to the game. As a police officer, your job is to catch those criminals who escape the prison and arrest them. And I love doing this because you can't predict what the prisoners are going to do next, and you can try to predict where they're going. And it's fun with friends trying to catch a criminal in a car chase or something. Since the game it's kind of abandoned, it also kills the experience, since last time I checked, nobody likes playing with hackers and with 0 people. But what makes this game replayable and good is trying to rob everything and also avoiding the police. And being a police is also fun, trying to make arrests because the criminals are usually in groups of 5, so it's like you're gonna arrest the Italian mafia or something. Our second game is Flood Escape 2. This is the second game, not the first, since it's the most updated version. So without further ado, let's dive into this game, swearing pun intended. This game, well, basically is trying to escape floods. I guess it's self-explanatory. Basically, you have to get to point A to point B, but you have to press buttons so you can progress. In the map, you need to do this all without drowning, dissolving in acid, melted by lava, or whatever this is. But Flood Escape 2 is one of my favorite games in Roblox compared to the original. But some people actually prefer the original compared to this one. I actually like this one better compared to the original. There is a shop system where you can buy cosmetics for your avatar. Check your boy out. I know, one at a time. No, but all jokes aside, it's really cool being able to actually spend your gems on things that are not server boosts. And the music, oh, the music. It's one of the best soundtracks you'll hear in any game, since every map has its banger and it makes the experience 10 times more fun to play. There's also a ton of more maps compared to the original, since they add maps from the community every week to freshen up the game a little bit. There is a problem with these maps because most FE2 maps are way too big and hard to navigate, making it hard for players who pick it up and play the game. But I actually enjoy it. Enjoying the beauty of the game while also having to move is really cool. But let's not get sidetracked here. There are also new mechanics like sliding, wall jumping, ziplining, and swimming. I know it's crazy, but in the first game, you couldn't just swim. You would just implode harder than the Titan submarine. Levels where you can go underwater are so cool, since you're like scuba diving like Subnautica. Anyways, all of these mechanics are good for the game and make it replayable. So, if you beat all insane game modes, you go to the pro servers. So every time you get an insane map, you always go 110% just to fail on the first jump. And it makes you want to try again, and again, and again. But with friends, it's not, since there are so many particles, like it's a flashbang. So this game is more like a chill game, since it wasn't made for multiplayer. Don't get me wrong, the original is also good, since you can buy items to progress through levels with ease, and you sense a progression in the game, since now you can start beating levels you couldn't earlier. But even with that, I love Flood Escape 2, and it's extremely replayable. Our next game is Airlines. No, I'm joking. This is basically my real aviation game, and if you don't know what it is, basically it's a game where you're in a real flight except in Roblox. All mechanics from the check-in into exploring the city Unlike other games, Airlines tries to give the user the best experience possible. We also offer multiple classes that get many benefits. For example, business class gives you lounge access and priority boarding, and first class gives you the first class lounge, priority boarding, and even special private flights. So what are you waiting for? Join the Discord to learn more about this game, and you can also help me out by joining the group. You just got sneaky advertised in the pocket, and now let's get to our actual third game. Our third game is Islands. Most people like you probably forgot about this game or just don't know about it. This game used to be named Skyblock until Hypixel saw it and took it down for a day before changing its name to Islands. Anyway, what is this game? Well, it's all about unlocking things like Minecraft. You start with a tier 1 workbench and you need to upgrade your bench. And to do that, you need to get more trees that you can buy in the shop to also improve your island, where there are many things you can do. You can literally do anything for this game. For example, I built a bakery and even a bank. You can also make an island with your friends, and it's pretty cool since you can turn on PvP on the island and it becomes like war for territory. And it's very cool since you can also farm for money and even kill monsters to get different types of materials needed for machines. So it's basically Minecraft Skyblock but in Roblox, except better. And one thing that this game does really good, it is progression, since there are many different skills like woodcutting, fighting, magic, and so on. And the more levels you get, the more things you unlock. And that's really fun. Also, every day, Pirate Davy will come to your island and give you a scavenger hunt to find a chest that gives you OP rewards. Though the main problem with this game is its economy. Back in the day, 10,000 coins was basically $1 billion now. But the normal is just $100 million, which is basically $1. And it's a real example of inflation today in the real world. Now, the game fell off due to its devs, easy.gg. If you think that's familiar, well, it's because it is. They are the creators of Bed Wars and the game that was huge until it became pay to win. And it fell off. Well, this game was the reason why Islands stopped updating, because they thought updating Bed Wars would be more worth it than Islands, even though they stopped updating it. It's still a really good game. Just like all the other games, this game is also solid, but I feel there are more games that could be in this list but can't quite make it. Well, some of these aren't even games, but I believe they should be in the honorable mentions category that couldn't quite make it since they're only replayable in specific scenarios. So our first game in the honorable mentions category is TDS, or Tower Defense Simulator, but only when there are events. Now, this game is not as bad as a whole game, but the problem is it's very, very, very grindy. To give you a perspective, I have the engineer and you need to spend 1,350 minutes in game, and that's for one tower. But as a new player, this game is really cool since you can start to learn the mechanics and progress through the game modes. The thing is that in the late game it becomes very boring, but I'm not talking about the game as a whole. That makes it replayable. The real thing is their events. I swear, one of the best things in the whole game is events, since they actually involve strategy. For example, in the Frost event, Pyromancer was usual since fire beats ice. Also, there are 0 strats, so you have to actually think about what you're gonna do instead of just spamming OP towers. Also, there is lore for some reason with these events, and I'm way too dumb to understand, so we won't be talking about them right now. But events in the game gives it a fresh and unique look to the game, and it's really unfortunate that the main game is not replayable, but it's still not a really bad game. It's pretty good. Talking about events, another game, well, not actually a game, it's actually Roblox Events, and contrary to the popular belief, I actually like them. Now, wait, before you go around throwing your pitchforks and get all angry, I do believe they have fallen off from what was once, but for what we got, they're very well executed. For the sake of this video, why is it replayable, Ldmatri? Well, dear viewer, I'm talking about when the event is happening, not after or before. One of the best examples of this is the Hun Mega. It's so fun playing this event since you and the community are trying to solve mysteries hidden in the lobby to complete the event. It's also really replayable since the game adds its own type of content. For example, Pressure made a whole new game mode just for the event, and playing it was really cool. And it was replayable since I don't really like Pressure, but they really did cook in the event and also made the game fun. Props to many other of the games that participated since almost all of them were really good, and it wasn't just a regular 20 games, since you could also do the extreme version of these games that were 10 times harder than the normal ones, since you actually have to do difficult tasks. And if you know me, you know that I 100%ed this event, as long as almost all of the Roblox events from the Hunt all the way to the Hunt Mega, I think, or Winter Spotlight, I don't know. And the event was only for 3 days open before people finished the final game. So your boy kind of is an event goat. Unfortunately, I did not win the $1 million. And this event was so fun and made me play Roblox again, just like all the other games mentioned in this video. Roblox games that are solid do actually exist, and they're not all hidden gems. They're literally promoted in our faces. And it's not only the hidden gems that are the Roblox saviors. Games that are fun still exist, and many YouTubers say that they're not. And in this video, I just showed you 5 popular games that are really fun and replayable. I mean, Roblox's recommendation system is not that good, let's just say. But for some of the most popular games are fun. For example, Murder Mystery 2 is a popular game, and it's very fun to play with friends. A lot of people like to say the Strongest Battlegrounds is good, and if it's your type of game, then it is. Even Souls RNG, no, that one's actually a lie, it sucks. But you get the idea. Good games can still be found on the front page. From fighting to relaxing, they're all there. What I mean is good games are in Roblox. You just need to find them. Roblox is not that bad after all, I guess. There are many things to do. Wait, why is 96 Battery Zombie the most earning game?